Thank you for joining. My name is Colton Slater here with Property Panorama. And today, on this edition of Tech Tuesday, we are talking about ADTensify digital advertising and digital advertising in general. For the most part, how it can help you build your business, grow your brand, and increase your market share. So, first thing I want to do is introduce you to our product, which is, of course, ADTensify. And in short, it has two main components. First off, it has our static ads, which are single image ads where it's going to use a photo of the property or yourself or a brand logo, depending if you're running an agent or listing campaign. And it's going to take those ads and it's going to automatically place them on the most popular websites out there. You see the who's who list there on the right. That is Facebook, ESPN, MSNBC, CNN, Fox, Weather Channel, etc. And those are the big names, of course, but really those ads are going to be displayed anywhere where potential buyers with proven interest in buying a home are visiting in your market. So if they're going to local websites, local news sites, etc., anywhere that has ad space, that's where your ads are going to be displayed. Whether it's for video or static ads, we do a ton of work in the background to build audiences based on consumer web traffic. Things like going to, and filling out, loan calculators, mortgage inquiries, things like that, going to the major portals. Trulia, Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, any of those sites, the MLS sites, of course, using Google. We take all of that data, we use it to build an audience, rank the individuals in that audience, and make sure that we are sending your ads to the most qualified potential candidates to purchase a home, or if they're looking for an agent, if you're running an agent campaign. Now, as I mentioned, all the sites here are just kind of examples, but I will note that Facebook is included with every single static ad campaign automatically. There's no additional charge for that. All your ads will automatically be displayed on Facebook. And with those static ads, you can also opt to have Instagram is included as well, which has great results for ads. They've really done a great job of building out that platform to get clicks and get its users to treat ads just like normal posts on Instagram. Now, I talked a little bit about the audience generation. Another big part of it is the targeting. So out of the box, these ads use a 15-mile radius around the property, but you can customize that. You can choose up to 3 zip codes, you can choose an entire city, and there's no restrictions there. You're not fighting other agents for spots, and you're not restricted to just advertising in your area. If you want to target, somewhere in another state, if you're looking at vacation properties, things like that, you have the power to do all of that, however you see fit. Now, a lot of what I just talked to you about carries over here, but the second product within ADTensify are our new video ads. These were released a few months ago. And the big difference here is, of course, first and foremost, it's a video. But second, it is exclusive to Facebook and Instagram. The static ads will be displayed on websites and Facebook and Instagram. Video ads are exclusive to social media, primarily because those are the sites that really prioritize video content and display it the best. And these ads, they're fully automated, fully customizable, just like the static ads. We run everything for you once you elect to, start your campaign. And you can customize them however you see fit. You can pick up to 5 different images that will be kind of turned into a video. You can pick the photos. You can, choose your profile picture or a logo, whatever you want to use. You can choose the colors, the background colors, text colors, etc. You can elect if you want the address of the property or your phone number, if you need the realtor designation or not, any audio, music you want played over it. You have all the options to customize those. You do not have to. We kind of set it up out of the box, ready to go. So if you don't want to touch any of this, completely understand. It's not required, but if you want to kind of go the extra mile, that is available to do so. Now, whether you're running static or video campaigns, the main benefit here is it allows you to stand out in your market. That is really all to say. It allows you to separate yourself. Running ad campaigns is one of the smartest investments you as an agent can make in building your business. Unlike relying solely on referrals or word of mouth, consistent strategic promotion helps you position yourself as a trusted expert in your market, that you're servicing. And that's really done, as I mentioned earlier, by getting your your name, your listings out there on those top sites. And that's going to help you build name recognition and trust. When a buyer or seller thinks about hiring an agent, they're often going to choose someone they've seen before online, in their neighborhood, or in their inbox, advertising to them, actively going after their business. That's going to keep your name top of mind. It's going to help you stand out, and just build that credibility over time. Because at the end of the day, people are substantially more likely to work with someone they recognize and trust. The second part of that is really just, kind of adding on to it, but it's allowing you to build your brand. It's going to showcase that you have a knowledge of, modern advertising, modern marketing trends, and, the market that you're in. Especially if you've got a lot of listings. If you can promote multiple listings at once, they're going to see that you're out there and you are kind of a staple in the industry, in their market. It's also going to allow you to showcase your active inventory. Any sold listings, you can run just listed, just sold campaigns. You have a lot of options available to you. And all of those ads are going to link back to content that you control. So if it's going to go back to the virtual tour, they're going to have all the information for a listing. If they're on a mobile device, which most of them are, they're going to be able to scroll through those images. And at the end of the day, they're going to see your information on that page. And you can control how you're viewed whenever they're coming from those ad campaigns. On the other side, if you're running an agent campaign or just promoting your business, you also have the option to send them directly back to your agent landing page that we offer for you. Or you can send them back to your own personal website. If you've got a website that you want to promote, that is completely okay as well. You're not required to use any of our products as far as landing pages go. If you've got your own lead sales funnel that you'd like to fill, that's great. Whenever you're running your ad, all you need to do is put in the URL that you want it to go to. But since we do offer these, I want to kind of talk over what's available and how they can help you. And that digital portfolio, which you see here, is a great way to do that. It's always going to have your active inventory. So if you've got more than one listing, you can pull them in using the first property, and you can give them access to all the other ones. Or if you're just running an agent campaign, you can promote all of them at once along with your business. It's also a great thing to use if you don't have active listings. If you're just trying to promote yourself, promote your business, and grow your network, that's great too. You can promote your agent page and reach out to potential sellers or potential buyers, depending on kind of who you're targeting. Now, all this is to say is the main goal is, of course, to generate leads. That's kind of what we're after at the end of the day, no matter what, is a consistent flow of leads. And, when they're going to your ad, they click on that, they get taken to the website of your choosing, whether it's yours or one that we're holding for you. And then hopefully, that leads to a lead and leads to more clients for you. Faster conversions. These ads are 3 to 5 times more effective and they're fully automated. That's really the big selling point for ADTensify, is speeding up that process for you. But a well-targeted campaign is going to drive traffic to your website or landing page. It's going to capture those buyer leads and create predictable opportunities. And that is regardless of, which landing page you're using if you're going through us. If you're going on the tour, we've got our contact page. That's what you see on the left here. If they're going to the virtual tour, they've got a contact page. They can fill out their information. That's going to send directly to your email or your phone, depending on how you have that set up in your account. And then they also have the share tab where they can share it with their own clients, their own friends, family members, etc. And in that case, you're going to get the contact information for both sides of that. They also have the option to share it to their own social media account, which, of course, if that happens, that is great for you. It's just going to expand your marketing reach. But I will say that is kind of few and far between. I'm sure if any of you have actually been on the buyer's side of this, if anyone finds a house that's well priced and available, you're better off not saying a word to anyone about it, or it'll be gone before you even get to view it. But it can happen, so it's there and available. And if it does happen, it's a great benefit to you whenever consumers are doing your job for you. And the last thing kind of on the lead capture I want to talk about is if you're using the digital portfolio within there, and it's an option just to go directly to this page, we have the single property sites available for you as well. And this is going to have the same content as the virtual tour, just a little bit different format. but it's one that really prioritizes that lead capture. So on the tour, the lead capture is kind of within the contact tab. If you're using the single property site, it's right there front and center in the top right hand corner. Quick access for a consumer to enter their information and reach out to you directly. Another benefit here is priority placement in the bottom left of neighborhood insights. And one of the big things that you want to focus on when you're running ad campaigns or just promoting your business or your listings in general is, again, differentiating yourself from the competition. Thousands of agents may be competing in your market, but only a fraction are consistently marketing themselves well, whether that's running ads or offering modern marketing content. If you're promoting and you're using your website or the interview tools, it allows you to highlight what makes you unique. You can showcase testimonials, specialties, niche markets. You can put all of that in the biography on your agent landing page, and that's going to help you win business from competitors, other agents that are silent, who are just kind of relying on their current book, reaching out to them when they're ready. But on the differentiating side, or just in general, one of the big factors is keeping people on your listings. And something that we offer that can help with that is neighborhood insights. So whether you're running ad campaigns or just promoting using the virtual tours or the agent landing pages, you can add this on. We partner with Local Logic for this. And in short, it's a one single package with two parts. It's got local content and local demographics. On the demographic side, that's going to give you average income, employment, population, age group, owner versus renters, housing types, household composition, levels of education, commutes, languages, etc. All of that's going to be visualized in charts, so the consumers and potential buyers are going to have that data right in front of them. On the local content side, that's going to be 18 location scores, 20 points of interest categories, school districts, amenities, character, nature, wellness, things like walk scores, transit scores, and all of that, once again, is visualized for them. They have the map that they can move around, they can see what's in the area, they can learn about a neighborhood. Now, the data itself is fantastic. It's a lot of stuff that they can find out about the area that they're considering purchasing a home in. But the real benefit to you is keeping those potential buyers on your page longer. The more time they stay on your listings with your information, with your contact info, your properties in front of them, the better chance you have of them becoming a lead, becoming a sale, becoming a client long term. And this does a great job of it because it allows them to stay and play around with a lot of different options that are fully interactive and gives them data that they are looking for. And this can be added, whether you're using our ad campaigns or not. You can add it to your InstaView tours for $22 a month, and that's for all of your listings. So flat rate subscription, one shot, you don't have to pay per listing. It'll give you all of your listings covered at one time. And again, whether you're using the advertising campaigns or not, this is a great way to keep and gain the interest and the attention of those potential buyers. When you're running the ad campaign, again, it just really helps you do what you need to do most, which is convert unknown consumers into clients, into leads, into sales. Now, that's essentially everything I wanted to cover today, but the one thing I did want to talk to you about is a sale that we're running. So right now we have a sale running on all of our ADTensify products. It drops the static ads down to only $59.99 per week, and the video ads are dropped down to, I believe it is $69.99 per week, only $10 more, and then you can save up to 30% on your advertising, to make a long story short. And that does not even include, to mention, the free week that is still included with every multi-week campaign. So not only are you getting a discount, but if you run a multi-week campaign with ADTensify, any 2 week or more listing campaign, you get a free week automatically added on at no additional cost. But yeah, that is essentially everything that I had to talk about. So if you do have any questions, please let me know, and I will be happy to answer them in the chat or in the Q&A section.